Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Appetizers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Gather Federal Credit Union, Royal Sonesta Kauai Resort, and Kauai Visitors Bureau. Welcome to Where Hawaii Eats. We are on Kapahulu Ave at Rigo Restaurant. It is one of my favorite restaurants. It has beautiful dishes, affordably priced, quality is amazing. And I've asked Jenner, one of the superstar wait staff, to sit down and talk to me about the food that Chef Masa has prepared for us today. These are my favorites, but I'd like to actually get your rendition on these because you've seen these ordered many times. You can tell me what makes them so unique.
Absolutely. So, you know, around the table we have several appetizers. We call them tapas here. So small share plates. She has picked some of the most popular that we serve often. Right here we have the ajillo. This is a shrimp sauteed in Italian parsley butter. It is then topped off with shaved chili. Oftentimes we recommend the garlic parmesan bread.
This bread is amazing. You guys, it's actually local bread that you guys buy.
Bread shop, yeah.
And then you doctor it up with some cheese and other goodness and bake it and serve it hot.
Absolutely, exactly. And it is a hot commodity on our menu, so picked a good one. This one here is the Caprese Salad. This is the bocconcini mozzarella, Campari tomatoes, fruit of the day, which is typically papaya, and then we top it off with micro basil. So that's just a refreshing salad to start off with.
It's very, very tasty. And this looks like a hakule.
It does.
And this is the ceviche.
The hamachi ceviche. So yellowtail, grilled eggplant, red onion, cherry tomatoes, radish, and then a yuzu koshu vinaigrette.
And then we have, this is the absolute favorite. Like, this is the one I always order because it's all you guys always run out of this.
Always. This one is super popular. I'd say at the top of the list. This is called the Melonzane. So it's actually eggplant, bolognese sauce, mozzarella, fresh jalapenos, and then we put the Melba toast crackers on the side. Kind of, yeah, like a dip almost.
I gotta eat a bite of this. It's just like I've been waiting patiently. And then we gotta talk about the paella. You guys are known for your paella.
Paella, specifically the seafood paella, is, I would say, our top seller on the menu.
Okay.
I get plenty of guests that come in asking, you know, what should I get? I always recommend the seafood paella. It's a crispy rice dish. It's a mixture of Italian and Japanese rice, and it comes with koi shrimp prawns, manila clams, and squid.
How does Chef prepare all this? There's layers to this, right? You prepare the rice first, then you add the sauce, then you add all the shrimp at the end. Is there a special sauce?
Exactly. You know, he really just crisps the rice with the sauce together. Mm-hmm. And our rice is actually boiled. All of our paellas are boiled in clam stock. So, you know, kind of soaks in that seafood flavor. And then they later add the koi shrimp, the manila clams. The squid's actually mixed in with the rice.
That's excellent, excellent. So you also mentioned there's a squid ink pasta paella? Squid ink paella.
Yes. So the squid ink paella is it's on our menu, and it's called the paella negra. So that one is worth a try.
Wow, that's something new I gotta add to my list. So I also know that you guys have an amazing list of Spanish wines that are very affordable.
Yes.
And you really can't buy a lot of these in retail stores.
All of our wines, we have a whole page. I'd have to count the exact number, but we have a whole page of whites, reds, and then a couple of bubbles that we sell. They're all priced at $29.50 by the bottle. And I'd say majority of them, I mean, customers coming here all the time saying they've tried almost every bottle and they've loved every bottle.
Oh, so. Such a great selection. Well, I want to thank you so much for sitting down, talking about the menu items, sharing the list of wines with me.
Absolutely.
And your knowledge of the food, and I'm glad I picked all the winners.
Yay! Absolutely.
when you sit here, you look and gaze upon all these bottles of wine. So we're actually going to be able to take a look at that, and that's going to be coming up. Area. I know that people can't have accessibility to it. Only the people that work here can be in there. How do you guys, is it alphabetically organized? Is it per cost of item? Like, how do you guys keep inventory?
That is a great question. So our menu is actually organized in a specific way. We have all of our $29.50 bottles on the front, and then it goes into premium wines. And by each premium wine, we kind of name the category, whether it's bright and juicy, crisp and refreshing. And upstairs, our wine refrigerator actually coincides with our menu.
Oh!
Yeah, so everything is listed and labeled, and then usually in about rows of 4 bottles.
So easy for you guys to grab?
Very easy.
Okay, wow, what a great system.
It is a great system. It's very organized.
Very organized. So the vault, and we talked about the vault. How many people does it seat?
Comfortably up to 12.
Up to 12 people. And because it's a bank, it's really hard to use there's like no self-service in there. That's something that we realized when we were in there. We weren't getting any texts from our friends that were going to be joining us because we wasn't working in there in the vault. So do you guys have Wi-Fi? How do you help guests in there with no cell reception?
That is a great question. So usually, the vault is kind of, I guess, our sense of a speakeasy. It's kind of something you request if you know about it. It's kind of an exciting thing to tell guests about when they say, oh, what's in that old safe? And as there's no cell service, we do keep a little button in there for waitstaff so they can buzz us if they need something.
Well, that's good to know.
You kind of not forget about it, but sometimes it's out of sight, out of mind. So
it's really
get a little
cool
buzz on your watch.
It's such a cool, it's aesthetically cool to look at as well.
And it's air conditioned.
It's actually very cool in there. Very cool in there. So the other question I have is that our menu, I know what we like. I know that what our friends come and we know what we like to order. And the menu relatively stays the same, but during special occasions, Chef Masa creates specials or dishes or for a holiday. Is that correct?
He does. So over the holidays, the last one being New Year's and then Christmas and Thanksgiving, we did have a prefixed menu, but it was an additional menu adding on to what we always serve.
So you can always have the original menu, but if you do want to order off the special menu, you can.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is great.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Oh, so hours of operation?
Right now, during the weekdays, we are open from 11:30 a.m. till 3 in the afternoon, and we take a little break for an hour and a half, and then we reopen at 4:30, and we do our last call for food at 10 p.m. Close at 10:30.
Okay, so weekends longer hours or no?
Weekends, we don't close in the middle.
Okay, so you open straight through.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good to know for people that can't get a reservation.
That's that was kind of a temporary thing. So hours of operation are typically from 11 to 10. Mm-hmm. So,
thank you for watching Where Hawaii Eats. Jenner, you are very knowledgeable.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your time with me. Where Hawaii Eats is brought to you by the Honolulu Star Appetizers Dining Out, Cisco Hawaii, Outrigger Hotels and Resorts, Gather Federal Credit Union, Royal Sonesta Kauai Resort, and Kauai Visitors Bureau.